pretending that you haven't changed. Aries, that's what I'm seeing in your cards. So you or someone around you is pretending that they still feel the same way, that nothing's changed, everything is exactly as it used. Nope. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of the Nine of Pentacles, couldn't say that, and then the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the pretending, because that's deception, and it's about like earthly, like money, earthly things. Maybe that you earthly have changed in terms of like their importance to you. Your perspective has changed on just life, like what you're interested in, what you value, who you are. All of your feelings on just about everything have changed, but you're keeping everything the same on the surface. This is what I'm seeing. And then looking at the King of Cups with the King of Cups with the Seven of Wands is actually what is telling me that. It's the fact that there are deeper emotions beneath the surface, but the Seven of Wands is like keeping them at bay, because we're keeping ourselves actually looking like pretty superficial, like everything is just run of the mill, and there's a very like materialistic component to like superficial, materialistic. That's what we're putting off on the surface, but it's not the case underneath. Let's pull Oracle card. Tell me more about this. Okay, interesting. So now I'm getting some major procrastinator energy from these three cards down here. We have the Mask, we have the Hand, and the Hourglass. Obviously, the Hourglass is talking about the delay here, but the Hand and the Mask, it's almost like when someone taps you on the shoulder to ask you about this thing, it's like you just say, I don't want to talk about it right now. I'll talk about it later. And that has been your strategy for for maintaining the status quo, or the illusion of the status quo, is to say, oh, I don't want to talk about that right now, I'll talk about it later. And the reason for it is in the first three. We have the King. The King is kind of like about your reputation. It's about looking good and your appearance to other people. It's about feeling like you're king, right? And then the Sword is almost like PR. The Sword with the King is like your public relation. It's your reputation and the way people see you, and it's tied to that. This is why we're dragging our feet. Taurus, we're dragging our feet. Taurus tends to be slow-moving energy towards showing the truth, or like unveiling what's truly going on beneath the surface of this could just be in like circumstances in life, but I also think like this is internal, like what's going on beneath the surface in terms of your own emotion. Let's pull some, I'm still not happy about this. Let's see if we can get any more information from. I'm gonna do advice in just a second. I just don't want to do one more pull. Anything else about this, Aries? Oh, this is getting interesting and kind of juicy. So the reason you guys have been delaying showing your true feelings, showing what's really been going on underneath the surface in your life to people, is because you're not ready. It's quite that simple. You've been doing it on purpose. Queen of Cups, Three of Wands is like you haven't processed everything that's happened, and you're just still absorbing it, and so you're not ready. You're making the conscious to the Magician to say, mind your own business for now. Three of Wands is kind of like a mind your own business card. So you guys are, on the bottom we have Seven of Cups, which is kind of like still putting a little bit of a curtain over the situation, right? Underneath the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Swords, and that's cold energy. It's kind of like mind your own business again. So let's go one card deeper, because this does get interesting. I did peek at these. And then we have the Hermit and the Tower, because you are still processing, you are still deep trying to figure out what the hell, their shit went down, the Tower. There was major shit that went down, and you have not processed it. You are still trying to figure out what the hell happened with the Hermit. You are still you're analyzing, and that's seen here with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so now I understand what's going on. Let's pull some advice for you. Advice for Aries. Aries, advice. Oh, wow. So the advice is hurry up and get this over with. Get whatever it is off your chest. Let your feelings out. Maybe cry on somebody's shoulder, right? So we have the Ten of Wands. That's the burden you've been carrying, and it won't go away until you spill the beans. So the Ace of Swords is spilling the beans, and the Four of Pentacles is the continuation of you carrying the burden. On the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands. That is the advice here to just get friggin' through it. Like, just spill what's inside. Just get it out. Get it out so you're not carrying it anymore. And then, oh, look, underneath the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, which is literally speech. Get it out through a conversation, okay? Let's pull Oracle cards and see what else we get for advice. Yeah, I really think just talking to people is going to help you process what's going on. I feel like you're analyzing this, but you need perspective from other people. And that's why the advice is saying talk to someone. It'll help you process it. Maybe you're not ready to tell everyone, so talk to one person, right? So just to get active on. Okay, so if you need time alone, you need time alone. That's okay. We have the bridge with the left turn arrow. This is taking it easy for a while. The bridge is kind of like an ease card, right? It makes the path easy. It's like, make life easy for yourself right now. Take some R&R, maybe even take a vacation with the left turn. Do something that you normally don't do. Looking down here, this is focusing on healing. We have taken time for yourself. Number one, right? Numero uno. And the hammer here is repair and healing. Looking at the universal hexagram, that is a card for spirituality. So this is like deep healing, right? It's not just your physical body, it's your soul that needs healing, because that's what it's gonna take to process and get through everything that's happened and all the crazy, because the tower is like a lot of crap went down and maybe it was destructive, right? And that's gonna help you. You just need time to process. You need time to yourself. And you need to take it easy for a while, Aries. That's what I'm seeing. And I still think talking to people might help. Let me see if I get anything else. Anything else for Aries? Okay, so we have Jupiter. That's a great sign. It's kind of an encouraging card. It's saying everything's going to be fine, Jupiter. You're going to get through this, and whatever it is that you have to process, you're going to come out of it good. Like, you're going to come out of it feeling great. But Gemini, people have to be involved. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't keep everything to yourself. And sharing your situation, that's Gemini, is putting yourself in someone else's shoes. That's having a conversation, that's engaging with people. Gemini, mingling with people is really gonna help you process more than hurt you, because you need more time. So it's like, take it easy, maybe choose very specific people to engage with that are easy to engage with, right? People who you feel comfortable talking to help you through this process. Okay, Aries, that's gonna be your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. If this resonated for you, like the video and follow the channel if you wanna come back and